okay? Here we go, a trip to the Final Four on the line. Michigan and Texas, the 1-seed Longhorns in consecutive seasons. Here we go, Elite Eight matchup. Texas and Michigan.
Fred, shoot around.
He said, I better have my bigs touching it every time down the floor. They don't have someone who can deal with it. Carlton, one of those bigs, able to finish.
And a really nice
start against Louisville and their pressure in the Sweet 16, perhaps helping prepare them for tonight in the Texas defense. But a turnover there. Booker loses it, 5 to shoot. Booker lost her footing again, and Swords comes up with it for Michigan. Here's Silas Swords all the way in for 2018, a Texas win. Booker, baseline jumper, it is feathery. Holloway at 7 assists, 1 turnover in the Sweet 16. The line drive attempt is off. Booker secures it, looking up colors.
Those are nice.
Here's Holloway. Throwing it a little behind Swords, who is fouled by a rebound. Here is Harmon. So much speed to her game. Harmon gets into the paint, finds the angle in the bottom of the bucket. Charles Daniels. Here comes Swords. Swords looking for a whistle, couldn't find that or the bucket. Gets it back, can't squeeze it in. Got it in the state of Texas.
There's been a nice fast pace to this game. Both teams comfortable playing fast.
Oh, what a touch pass. Olsen dives in, can't finish. Lee the rebound. Pushing for Texas. Lee, what speed from Jordan Lee. 27 points the rest of the way. Here's Lee, hounded by Charles Daniels, and the foul comes in. CLA in the Final Four. Booker on the attack, banks it in than ever in the aftermath of it, and they've played some incredible basketball. Cunningham lays it in.
You saw after the free throw.
Wildly, Texas 7 for 7 from the floor to start this game. Booker, Shore, 8 foul.
We're so sure of it, we don't even have to ask D.
Right. Holloway can't fit. Harmon wanted to get it to Lee, streaking, could not. Harmon lays it in, plus the foul. Which is tied for the most in program history. Linda Wagner with the record. Olsen could not get a whistle. Here comes Booker, the fling ahead, too tall. But plus 31 in 22 minutes in the Sweet 16. Here's Holloway. Missed the layup. Put back won't go for take. First miss of the game for Texas. Holloway, the sophomore point guard, lays it in. And that could have been Harmon. Lee will fire and hit.
Got left behind.
Charles Daniels giving it up to Dudley. Dudley, a quick move, gets the whistle. Dudley, Holloway now with 4, knocked away by Booker. Holloway gets it off and gets the roll. Booker trapped, there it is. Carlton, the release valve. Harmon, what a pass. And the lay from... 5 seconds left in the quarter. Swords fires. Can't bank it in. That'll do it for the first.
Something they did earlier in the season against Connecticut that completely changed the complexion of that game.
Booker banks it in, plus the foul. And Madison. Decander nods her head of approval, saying that was the right call. As Booker completes the 3-point 16 performance. Carlton surrounded by 3. In the corner, Booker a 3, in and out, and a whistle. That one, back ironing off. Lee has gotten some great looks from 3 in this quarter. Swords, what a delivery. Just so quick.
This season, they were able to score in transition in a similar way.
Oldacre, the deep catch, and pops it in. Kim Barnes, a 5 to shoot. Harmon with three. Lee, a deep one. That one's put it on the deck, poked away by Booker. Gets it back from Lee. Booker gets fouled by Holloway.
NCAA tournament games I've ever seen.
And the reaction from the UConn women at the end of game was just incredible.
Was it almost as good as Danny Hurley's mom's reaction?
The rebound. Texas ahead with Booker. Her three rims off. And that's going to be a foul against a modest amount of attempts. Meanwhile, Michigan 2 for 13 on layups in this first half.
They've missed a lot of shots at the rim.
Dudley, I mean, there's a reminder, South Carolina, TCU up next on ESPN. Judd coughs it up out of bounds. Michigan basketball. This is a Michigan team that Swords in and out on a three. Dudley escaping the arms to the finish. Lee, three to shoot. Fakes the three, little mid-range short. 6 to shoot. Lee, pass behind her, 2 seconds left. Lee, good. Nearly threw it away, good job to save it. Swords gets a clean look. Leaves it short. Booker the rebound.
Like they've been in rhythm at all offensively this entire half. Much of that is because of Texas's D.
Lee missed that one badly. And just one turnover. Dudley kicks. Olsen, she needs it. Doesn't have it. Delphos does, though, on the foul. Preston into the game for Texas. Oldacre, a deep catch. Got fouled by Sofakanik.
Really, it's just an excuse to show that adorable picture. I love doing the dance stories.
Oh, I mean, an incredible picture. And working behind Oldacre. Booker. Spinning, fading. Back ironing off. Olsen official. 26 Final Fours. Preston off the steal. Preston to the cup. Had it blocked by Delphos. Then on her. Sofakanik trying to find space around Oldacre. Couldn't bank it in. Swords on the steal. Swords stops, leans, can't finish. Dudley a chance, no. Texas. Here's Booker with some pace. Booker, what a crossover! And the connection. Delphos. Off to Dudley. 6 to shoot. Good look. Sofakanik is fouled.
Buddies with him. He has recently signed her to an NIL deal to promote his KD19s that are coming out soon. I see you, Madison Booker. MB.
No doubt that high release point. Unbothered by a defender in her face. And then, I mean, it's bell clock. Holloway, what a move. Lost her footing then. Everybody on Texas after possession. Holloway into Swords, gets space, and buries the can't finish. Cunningham nearly tied up. Lee now will give it up to Harmon. Harmon redirecting traffic. Lee a three. 0 for 6 from the floor. In the corner this time. Back ironing off. 0 for 7 from 3 for Lee. Carlton misses the banker. 4 for their last 21. Cunningham looking for the angle, left it short, out of bounds. It's going to be Michigan.
Struggles early to continue to find a rhythm, not get discouraged.
Gets a good look here. Olsen can't hit. And Olsen flags it down. Olsen flings it ahead. Holloway trying to catch up with it and does. She'll fire. Not a good shot there. Disjointed beginning to the second half. Holloway backs it away. Gives to Olsen, mid-range is good. The audience should know either way, though,
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Out of bounds, off of Carlton, it'll stay with Michigan. Texas may want. Michigan's defense has started to lock down Texas. Lee, out to Harmon, her three is good. Nice entry feed. Cunningham gets it to go. Push the foul. Vic Schaefer is applauded her physicality. Also, her lead is back to 17.
I mean, look at the deny. You can't make a clean pass.
Olsen gets a whistle.
So that's what happened when you have the...
Had a big second half against Louisville in the Sweet 16. Michigan probably going to need one from her here in the Elite Eight. Cunningham drops it in. Quarles Daniels looking for help. Lee all over. Quarles Daniels can't finish. Rebound. Lob it in. Cunningham ripped away by Quarles Daniels. Stays here with Texas. Them not playing here. Lee in the corner. No. And Carlton off the deflection gets fouled. Jordan Lee.
Looks. She's gotten great looks, and she's a shooter, so you're going to continue to take them when they're wide open.
When she's not hitting. 19-point Texas lead. Quarles Daniels gets loose and lays it in.
That all started with the end ahead by Delphos.
Here's Booker. Booker fading. Wow. I mean, Lee backs it away. 8 to shoot. Booker, another one. Oh, yeah! Swords in the corner. Rims out.
3 today.
Carlton digs in and banks it home. Will she be a crowd pleaser? Harmon back to Oldacre. Oldacre looking like a young Acre. Lee doesn't take it. Will drive it. Kick it. Booker. No. Oldacre, get out of her way.
Feeling this would be a big night for Kyla just based on the personnel matchups. And so I talked to her after shoot-around today, and she said, I don't like to go up there. I can't go in charging. I've got to have some finesse. I've got to see how the officials are officiating the game.
Oldacre, the deep catch. Oldacre, the follow. Couldn't hang on. Knocked out of bounds. Lasted Michigan. And knocked it out. Carlton, nice delivery from Harmon. For 10th.
Just shows the defense was in a legal position, and the offensive foul, I think, would have been
So what
the better
happens?
call.
What happened? Saying that's yours.
Actually, well, Brian never gave a signal.
Okay.
If they had he
It's on ESPN. Harmon wheeling, dishing. Carlton, no. Rebound, Quarles Daniels, and Sword.
On point both defensively and offensively. They've really come together, played with great chemistry since that loss.
Olsen came this season. She's had at least 10 assists. Carlton able to adjust and finish. Crump looking to get around Swords. Bounces it off her foot. Here for the no. Keeps it in the front court. 2 to shoot. Harmon Hoyce. And that'll be now on the season from 3. Swords gets fouled. Concern for her tonight going into this matchup against Texas.
Yeah, certainly. We've seen Rory Harmon handle the pressure she's faced beautifully.
Swords can't hit the 3. And they are very confident they're bringing back that sophomore class. Oldacre flips it in. Assist. Lee on the attack, leaning, can't hit. Oldacre the offensive rebound. 20 points. And they are on their way to winning a 4th straight. Carlton, why not?
No.
Harmon, what a move. Crump in the corner. You bet. Holloway can't finish. Oldacre swallows up another rebound. Harmon the lob. Carlton again. Hook to begin the flame from Texas. And a timeout taken by the Wolverines. Plus 146 point margin so far for Texas in the NCAA tournament. That would be the largest ever by an SEC team. And that for most, they were seen as a slight notch above the other 1 seeds. But with the weight to get at the first chance she can. Intercepted by Olsen. Olsen will bank it in.
First half on the offensive end.
About the last box to check for Texas in this game would be Lee hitting a shot. Where it would be harder for them to endure that kind of shooting performance. As Preston blasts into a body, and then we'll go to the line to shoot.
Got to stay on the floor more. And everything he told her she has to do, she has done. So he has been very intentional about finding her. I am not coming out. It was a cute exchange with her and Vic.
Well, Vic likes to say, I have 2 point guards. Oldacre has 8 rebounds in the 4th. Michigan has 1. And Vic Schaefer had this level. Vic has a Jake Mangum-like level of intensity to him. But tonight, you could take her again, gets a paw on it. And a shot clock violation here against Michigan.
I got her a shot, and then she was on fire the entire Final Four, so absolutely.
Olsen leaves it short. How about... Crump can't hit. Sidbury. And that will be UConn against either South Carolina or TCU. Final matchup of the Elite Eight is up next. And here she comes. Sports, just those last moments of getting to see them on the floor, knowing you never will again. It's such a meaningful moment on Michigan's sophomores. We didn't see the best tonight of Holloway, Olsen, and really a sky-high ceiling moving forward in this program.
Oh, certainly. Keep an eye on Michigan, because this young group is going to win. That you will, Kim Barnes-Rico, hoping that they will be back in this moment next year. They are talented. They are deep.
6th straight Final Four. Match it up against TCU. Olsen can't hit the 3. Preston. Will they get her another look? Graves, catch, fire. You got it! For the first time since 1987, Texas is headed back